You got the materials you need, just need to be built. You'll be needing the metal, but you should have the rest. Furniture we've got. Stone we've definitely got. Okay. Keep on keeping on. When the metal smelter is done, and also probably the cut stone thing is done, we can go for the smithy next door, perhaps. Is that adequate? Employ over 100 in our laboratories. As a result, combine experience boosting performance by 20%. The next boost is at 300. All right. That's really good. And the auxiliary station's just in the middle. $9.6 employees, 100% efficiency, 9.6 production, 62 metal. Ow. Ow, ow, ow. But alright. It is what it is. I guess I'll leave you to it. Yikes. Furniture is probably being used a lot in housing right this second, right? 178 in total per year. Not as much as I would think. I'm tempted to lob some stone into furniture as well so they can get that going. But happiness is fine enough, I suppose. There's no reason to do it. Refining the weaver, which is something that I've been putting off for quite some time. No particular reason. 6 employees, 100% efficiency. Just stone and wood. It's an easy thing. I've been putting it off for a while. Oh yeah. Well, no. It's okay. We can just do it this way. 1.7 thousand storage. 1.5 thousand. It's a little more efficient if I just go with the single rows, it turns out. But I'll spin it and stuff and make it look a bit fun. Whoa. Okay, there's your warehouse for easy work then. So this cotton that we're getting from our farm animals then we can actually spin and do something with, because for the longest time it's just been sitting doing nothing, and if we get some trade research going, we can actually start doing some of that and making money. We got improved laboratory, so next up would be advanced laboratory or the library. Lighting and monuments, statues and pillars. Some people want that. A lot of people are wanting arenas / temples. For now though, I think I'd like to go for some form of law or so. Ooh, woodcutter efficiency wouldn't be a bad shot either. Just pound out some efficiencies. Another 20% spoilage reduction. 20% lots. There's trade negotiations that I'd be wanting though. Workplace safety wouldn't be a terrible idea, I guess. You know, 500 bucks for a physician as well. 500 bucks. 500 research for a physician as well. It's also not terribly expensive. And then administration, something generally that I should be doing. Unlocked by throne level. This bonus is useless without it. Set taxes in the world map over territories you control. It's your goal to keep loyalty over 100%, so you will need to counterbalance your taxes with public programs. Garrisons are an excellent way to keep loyalty in check without affecting productivity. I don't know if I've unlocked administration. I think that's, it should be coming soon, though, no? But yeah, trade negotiations, 10%. Earliest points in trade bonus quickly double your sale price. Unless you're choosing isolation from trade, do not neglect this technology. It only says 10%, though, was the misleading part. That's the misleading part. it's just 10%. So you would think that to double it, you'd be looking at getting 10 points of this, which is several thousand research. You know, that's the big thing. But let's take a look here and see. If I were to export, let's also pause things so things don't change. If I were to export Sythalot right now, the best price that I can get from it is from Faring for 111 bucks. I will research trade negotiation. 325 for another 10%. 147. So it's like you're not 10%ing the prices, you're 10%ing the bartering score, which seems to be something of like a logarithmic curve, where the first points of it is making a huge change to it, and it's just, it rolls into the prices in such a strange way. I did a little bit of a second city. I don't want to get too far with the second city, but there's some stuff that I wanted to clear up with a different city so I don't destroy this one, because I kind of like this one. And that was something that I noticed was the, generally just across the board, but trading being possibly one of the bigger ones. Those first efficiency bonuses are massive, and trading without any of them is honestly stupid. It's a massive waste. Don't do it. Do not do it. Always get at least that first point. 250 research is somewhat agreeable. I think I'll probably get like 2 or 3 more upgrades, and then we can start exporting some stuff proper. We gotta wait for the fabric anyway, so it's a little bit whatever. Come on! Mushrooms, 177. It's not a lot, but there is only 4 people working. Like, this is a wildly efficient farm. It's nuts. We could make this significantly bigger one day, but we got other projects going on. Homelessness issues to solve and take care of. I guess a couple homes over here wouldn't go amiss. I'm gonna go with... How many people are working here? In the realm of 20. Grats. You have homes here. Man, they are working on it. Getting an okay amount of coal, 747. 163 ore we've got right now, though, which doesn't seem like a lot. Doesn't seem like it's going fast, but I've been sitting on ×1, ×2 speed for a little while now, while I'm keeping a close eye on our food. Seems to be a little bit problematic again as we've dropped back down to 6 days worth of food. I think some of that is just the farms needing to be kicked into gear. Second fruit farm, maybe? Just literally copy it over. But you're gonna copy over also the, those fertility canals. Sounds odd. Speaking of fertility, give me some decent lighting to work with here. Fantastic. Kinda poopy fertility, a lot of it. Because we're so far up north, I think. But if I were to do that... 59% fertility. Alternatively, like up here where it's quite barren. $42. It's not as little as I thought it would be, actually. And then if I were to try to paint... Oh God, give me a minute. 53% fertility here. Not awful. It's a little bit far away. A little bit far away. I think I might shrink it down a bit. Stick with some of the more fertile parts of it. Also bringing down the cost. 54%, 21 farmers, 30 production. It's a big investment though, is the thing. Like, I need like a small farm. I need this veg done up. Really what I need. I think it might be just a little bit too far, and they're not getting over to it. So I'll draw a little path for you. Emphasis on a little path. Tiny little thing. Cancel that out. That's like an arrow. There-ish. Maybe that helps a bit. Because I only have 12 odd jobbers, but I think by now they would have been able to get to that, no? Maybe not. Technology has expanded quite a bit, so there is another trade negotiation that we can grab. Coming back up to the export depot. Could even look at fabric is only 2. But 147, 2 for fabric. Couple points in that. Fabric is now 3. That's up to 204. We're almost $100 more per Scythalon. That's nice. That's really nice. We can also export coal for $6 per. Furniture is actually 14. That's somewhat reasonable. Base materials like just meat is $20. Mushrooms $32. I think mushrooms are the most expensive food source there is, by a pretty decent margin. Shout out to meat though for $20 per man. Eggs, we could be, well, I couldn't really farm eggs. I could, but it's a bit of a poop animal to work with, isn't it? Drinks are only $3, interestingly. I could probably just buy drinks myself. It'd probably be like, what, 20? Do I have an import depot up here? Don't think I do. I think that's down here. 12, even better. Only $12 for that. Okay, well, I'd be fairly happy to export something at this point. We're not really getting a mass excess of very much, though, is the thing. We're sort of just making to stay steady. Oh, hey, fabric got done. I was just looking at the fabric that we had. I thought maybe that was from the raid, but no, it is actually going up. Here's this. You can have the cotton. And what all do you need? Literally just cotton. That's it, that's all. So... cotton. Fetch. And then cloth. Fabric, rather. Oh, words. Oh, finding anything. What? Where is it? Ah. There. So it can be stored away. One person working there. This is basically fully staffed. It's set to auto-employ. I guess I'm okay with it. This is draining pretty quickly though, right? Yeah. Yeah, that's a big consumption there. I'll leave it at 8 people. They'll eventually drain through all of the cotton that we've got. And that's alright. And then, since I'm not doing anything with fabric right this second, we can export fabric. All of it? Or just most of it? We'll go for that. I'll keep 10% of it. So I'm currently going to sell just 47, which isn't a whole lot. But, look, it's money, alright? It's fine. And then for simplicity's sake, feel free to fetch a crate of that fabric. Okay. Eatery's still doing good? Yeah. Eatery's also all set for mushroom and fruit. Except you. That's fine. Yeah. Okay. Currently set to not eat veg. I'd like to roll some veg into bigger, sort of like compound veg farms to get probably a couple veg farms going at once. But we first need to harvest that. This dude's over here being insane, punching some air and having a little nap. Get some veg while you're out there. You can do it. I believe. Alright. So that's not really happening, though. How about over here? Yeah, okay, we got metal smelting going as well. It's auto-employ. Stop. -7 coal, -7 ore. It's a bunch. It's a bunch to me. I'm gonna bring you down to 4? Man, I need a bunch though. How about we suspend you? In fact, refurbish, accept, and then suspend you. So we have the metal back. So that can be rolled into stone cutting, because the sooner I get stone cutting in, the sooner I can see about going for this upgrade. I need 38 metal for that as well. 50% bonus though. That's massive. I could staff this just 50% and not lose anything. It's crazy. These are significantly easier to upgrade. By the way, can have upwards of... Oh, it's turned off, right. 24, so the equivalent of 48 employees working those. Yeah, not quite. But they are a lot easier to get going. I could, Should I take out that middle wall so it's just the one lab? I think I will. Just demolish that one then. And then refurbish you. Build over. Bang. And then leave in a couple support pillars. And then extend the stations again. So pretty much as it were. Just one station though. Go for it. And please don't auto-hire everybody into that. Please. Pretty please. No. Oh yeah, how you guys doing? Okay, 407 tending. Perfect. That's good. So now I don't have to worry about that at all. They're 94 out of 95 animals, so pretty soon we're actually going to get a livestock excess, if you can believe it. If I were to export livestock, by the way... Ooh, dude, animals sell pretty okay. Livestock sells like Sythalon. I got 20 people pounding away the Sythalon up here. Goodness gracious. I'm gonna take 10 of you off. I know, it's a lot, but I need some more hands for, you know, everything. Just, you know, food. as always. Nice thing with the cutstone as well, by the way, is when we start getting finally enough of that, we can upgrade our roads. More efficient roads. It's not a huge efficiency thing, but it is enough. And when we eventually get logistics and we start getting the wagons and all that and carting tons and tons of resources at once, a little bit of speed efficiency boost will help out a lot. Ah, there we go. Now they're gathering it. Excellent. Good, good, good. How's the fertility out here, by the way? Up there's pretty okay. That's a little... These insane people that I've got way up there. That is... Are you Smilodons? No, you're piggies. Oh no, you are Smilodons. Alright, we have to fight for that fertility. Up here is great. Way up there in the north end of the map. Over here as well, some Entelodonts, Aurochs, good hunting up there. Could be an okay spot for a second village, or third village, I suppose, or fourth village, really, if we're counting the mountain one. I think over here is probably more accessible for us right this moment, though. So when we get an idea of how many veg we're actually getting, we can consider getting a veg farm. Looking like probably up over 100 or so. I'm hoping 130, 140, that'll get us a pretty decent farm. We're not eating the veg right now, so I can just roll it into a farm. And then from that farm, grow a bunch to roll into another farm. You've done it, haven't you? Yes, you did. Can you not? We're missing people again. Now what's finished? Ah, the masonry finished. Okay. Just like 8. 8 people. Take another off of you. Bring the coal down to... also 8. Because ore is the big limiting thing. Metal smelting is going kind of slow anyway. Smithy... How much metal do we have by now? Whoa, 198 veg. 4 metal. Okay. Alright. I think I can employ a couple more of you. Leather we're getting a ton of, I think because of hunting up north. We have some crate space up here for whatever. Increasing our storage of fabric isn't actually a great idea. Here's more stone space. There's more meat space. Ah, and leather. And then eggs and fabric can go up here as well, since I'm sure... Or cotton, rather, because I'm sure you're going to get some of that through hunting as well. Yeah. Eggs, cotton, leather. There, so there's space for that now. And the veg. Is that all hauled, or is there still even more? There is still a decent bit more up there, so we can get like a 200 vegetable farm going. I don't think we can actually get a farm big enough to use that much, because the max size is the max size. Maybe shave off 2 tiles and add on 2 tiles. Production 44.89, 45.33 if I max it out. It's not worth it. 203 vegetables though. Okay, I'm happy with that actually. 54% fertility is kind of bad. Still kind of bad, but oh well. It is what it is. There's not a whole lot I can do about it. Even so, it's fine. It has to be fine. So good luck to you then. We can actually probably eat some vegetables after this, and then the next surge of people will be probably distributed amongst a whole manner of things. 892 research I've got now. So how about... Man, I would be tempted in spoilage, but how about physician, healthcare? Actually, I don't care. I still don't care about that. How about... farming? Edible crops, another 10%. 500 research for that. Alright. Yeah, fine. Son of a gun. And then more specific bonuses to specific crops. So I don't have to spend extra on things that I may not care about. But this would roll into more efficiency. Look how high it gets. 20 levels for the individuals, 10 levels for this. Like, the efficiency boost that you're eventually going to be getting is just... I'm sorry to say it, but it is redonkulous. Like, actually redonkulous. It's crazy. Alright. Indoctrinate people to be loyal through tough times. Children learn at a much greater rate than adults to a maximum of 60%. Educate/indoctrinate is sent into occupation paddle. Requires paper to function. Watch paper making. Can only carry a small amount of knowledge to new generations. Paper is the gateway to deeper knowledge, but takes a lot of effort to create. Necessary for upkeep of libraries, universities, administration, and schools. Yeah, I don't think we're ready for that. I don't think I have any industries capable of actually bringing in tourists. So the next thing that we'd be working on... Yeah, I really think just efficiency things for a while. Just pound those out. Some carpentry basics just to get a little bit better going with that. Smith specialization. Masonry bonus, pottery bonuses. Like, yeah, it's just 10%, but like it still adds up, no? And there's the paved roads, the fancier roads. Helping out with logistics so you can carry more, and then eventually the proper transports. Sithalon mine bonus. You know what? You know what? It's done. 10% Sithalon mine bonus. It's done. Masonry, hard at work. I'm tempted to go for the next lot of people. I think we can kind of sort of feed them. Our vegetables are rocketing. And we need people to help out make this. So the next 25. They should just roll into odd jobbers. Yeah, 30 of them. Good, good, good. Man, it was a little bit scary there for a little while with the food. When we get down to like 5 days worth of food, I start to panic a little bit. That's like, ugh. Because when you have so little room for food, it's like, how do you fix that in such a short amount of time? I guess just throw it on hunters temporarily. Which, actually, if we're doing veg, I can probably set you down to just one hunter. Although you're probably not going to, you're going to have a hard time overhunting all of that up there. We'd be more likely overhunting the Balticores over here. Or Baltic crawlers, rather. They're with so much meat. Delicious. There's a couple Baltic crawler cubs there. I just don't know, does this replenish faster as there's more animals there, up to a maximum? Like, this zone may be happy with, let's just say 10 elk. Somebody died hunting them. What a goober. Dondorian remains. Oh, Jarlo's Hammerhound was their name. That makes more sense. So like this could house up to 10, so there's like a growing efficiency type thing. So if I were to hunt them out and they go down to 0, it slowly replenishes and just spawns them in from nothing. But if there's already a few there, they spawn in maybe a bit quicker. It's one of those deals where it's like I just have to guess, and I'm assuming it'd be best to not drain it completely. It would still get them without anything there because it is still a spawning zone for them. But like I should turn off the Baltic crawler hunting now so that they don't get overhunted and get down to that level. No? I'm gonna turn it off. I'm gonna turn it off that way. It's 2 more people, and then the Baltic crawlers can continue living a bit happy. Furniture is still really just hanging in there. It comes down in lumps as we build, but otherwise consumption-wise, it's a lot of household stuff going on. Are you okay? I'm gonna give you a few more. The woodcutter is already maxed, but there's a lot of trees around here that we could just cut by hand as well. When the time comes, we're currently like overstuffed with vegetables. How much of that was going into this? 203. So I'm not gonna eat it quite yet. We now employ over 25 in our warehouses. Okay. I don't know why. I wouldn't have thought there would have been a bonus for that, but Cave Town stuff is set to auto-employ. I'm assuming some of that's coming from there. Furniture and wood, you don't need to be auto-employed. You're okay with just the one. General storage auto-employ is probably fine. Pasture, Sithalon Town stuff auto-employ. Yeah, it's a general storage. Warehouse 2 is makeshift weapons, which yeah, alright too, but don't auto-employ. Pasture, just the one, don't auto-employ. And warehouse 13 is the fabric, I guess. One, don't auto-employ. Alright, cool. I mean, hey, nice little boost, I suppose. It's fairly easy to get that boost. Like, just hire on 25 people for the boost and then drop it back down. I assume you keep the boost. We can hire 50 in the carpentry for maybe another boost? Or was the next one 100? I got a lot of wood chopping set up as well, by the way. Our wood stock is actually perfectly fine. I might even keep it at 50, just to make sure we keep up with the furniture. Geez, if anybody ever applies, man. How's the latrine doing? 100% load. Yeah. Understandable. Let's refurbish.